Power target trades, power trigger trade. All right, people. First, I will talk about the WYNN setup and then the new NFLX reversal plan after it. All right, so before I talk about this new WYNN setup, it's just a great opportunity. It's something that I've talked about, and on this, that confirmed on this day, we made about 100% on the November 17 155 calls. However, this pattern, and even with the market weakness that we had, the stock remained very strong and was producing was positive. In fact, the options kept making gains several times, several swings in this. So very strong. And at the same time, it's developed a very, very strong pattern. And it's just a matter of breaking out. So listen, if you haven't gotten into this, is a great one to get into, add to your position. And these are the ones you'd want to use, at least. These ones for some people, anyways, these ones, I'll talk about all the options. But so WYNN is set up to test 162 to 165, actually even higher than that, 167. Okay, now that's being the low end, right? But honestly, 167 to 170 is more like it. The way they've patterned this stock, this thing's just going to want to pound higher. And you know, someone who I call the stock clown, stock clown. Basically, the story is he is short since 106, added at 108. Anyways, people know the story on my live stream. Come to my live stream because the roasting of the stock clown will never be will continue. As we've made so many winning plans and WYNN making money, while he has still been wrong since 106, 108, short. You heard that right, people, short. And even though he still thinks he's correct. And so that's not the reason why I'm bullish WYNN. It's the pattern. Really, there's so many, but this is more. This thing is more bullish than ever before, WYNN, and it just wants to. It just got to confirm here. All right. So let's talk about that. So WYNN needs to. I will explain inside the video the facts. So listen. This gets above 154.50 on some good action volume, 600K. That makes it really easy. You enter vavavoom. If not, some basing about 154.50, look for power towards 155. The thing about this stock, it is choppy. And these December calls give it more time. This is something that's going to move. You know, they could play around with this. It may not be smooth, right? But if we do get the signal, with these options, the odds will be significantly in our favor with this pattern. This is why I'm also telling people I'm choosing these December 15 160 calls. This stock's definitely going to go much higher. The odds significantly favor it. Squeezing the stock clown hashtag stock clown hashtag high flyer even more so. I did warn him a long time ago, but doesn't want to listen. Anyways, people, enough about him. I thought you might find that funny. Let's go take a look at the options. Before we talk about the options, we got to talk about Netflix here. So Netflix is a reversal setup to test 201 to 202 again. Now, before I talk about this plan, we did not confirm. You know, there were people who were jumping the gun, just trying to get in at 202 when it required a specific volume. But now that we waited for confirmation, we have another way to get into the stock and make some gains here. Now, because we're in this reversal setup, because we failed to break out, where we're going to do is test 201 to 202 again. And it depends how we smash those levels, right? But right now, we can now use the November 17 197.5 calls could be used. Now, just this beginning of this week, right, as people were trying to, just assume that just simply breaks 202 to go long, not listening to my instructions, maybe listening to some other people out there who don't have very high skills, like power trick or trade, we now have a nice entry point, okay? And let's talk about this, people. Let's talk about so Netflix needs to, I will explain, same process here. Netflix gets above 194.50 on some good action volume. Good action volume for this is about 600K to 1 million, in that range, okay? 600K is good enough. Above 194.50, if not, watch for basically 194.50 and look for power towards 195.50 to 196. Okay, Vavoom. We enter with these November 17, 197 and a half calls. This stock can move quickly, and we could touch 201 to 202. Maybe not exactly on Friday, but the following week. You never know. We might even go to that. We might even go there on Friday. The key is, people, confirmation, right? The key is confirmation. Now let's go take a look at the options. All right. So first we'll start off with WYNN, and WYNN closed at 153.59, up 80. Here's the December calls. Now look at, people. You know, any one of these could be used. Look at. If you want to use the 165s, here's the thing. You want to use 165s, you can use 165s, right? You want to use the 160s, you use the 160s. You want to use the 155s, you can use the 155s. Okay, these are all good. Okay, because they're trading very well. And again, it's a matter of them breaking this out. They might do it on Friday. And of course they might not do it on Friday. They might do it next week. We might get a breakout on Friday, but it won't be too quick. It might, it might play around. So the key here, no matter how you spin it, I mean, I'm telling you, the November 17 options have, from my entry at 1.17, those doubled in the half an hour. They pulled back and practically almost doubled again twice during this week of market weakness, right? But if you want more time, right, and honestly, the big picture of this stock is to go to into that 167, 170 area, okay? So if it acts correctly, and I mean, right now, this stock is acting amazing. So these are I'm going to reference the 160s, okay? I'm going to reference the 160s, but you could use either the 155s, the 160, 165 December calls. Give it some time so they can chop it a bit. In case there's some chop, this stock is choppy, keep that in mind, but favors much higher prices. This pattern, it's ready. December 15 calls, give it a lot of time to make great gains. All right, people, we have Netflix up here, 193.90 down 254. Here are the November 17 calls, okay? So listen, people. This has been a great trader. This has been a great winner for us this year. I'm going to actually post my the 300% win plan, detailed plan this year in this video for you to see. Actually, I'll show you where to find it actually. But let's talk about the options. So look you can see here, people, they all trade very well. 195s, 197.5s, 200 calls. Right? We talked about the 205s this week, but we never got the confirmation. Now you don't want to go to these, right? Now we can get these minimum, right? You want to go with 190. You can go with either the 195s or the one. This is a fast mover, so make sure you take profits along the way. Right? This is a fast mover, but you know what? We simply get to 201, 202. It's going to be easy for Netflix to do that, and depending how we go, you might be able to hold those options for a big move to 205 to 210. We'll see. I'll have to make updates of that if the action isn't correct, but simply getting to 201, 202, it's easy for Netflix. And again, even if we get to 200, believe me, these 197.5 calls are going to make at least 100%, if not more. All right, but we want to wait. Listen, people, we want to wait for confirmation. All right. All right, people, welcome to Power Target Trades. As you can see, my banner, confirmation is key. Nice design by one of my followers, Fernando. Power Target Trade. He made this. We're gonna try some other looks, but this is really nice. I like this. Power Target Trade. See this created playlist? You're going to see here. It's called the Super Plan Review Netflix. It's right over here in the created playlist, right on the beginning of the all these created playlists you should watch. You see detailed plans of confirmation, unlike anything else ever before done in the market, people. You hit gold, follow my stream. My plans make money. Okay, you simply wait for confirmation, and you make money simply by buying call or put options. Right now we're focusing on the call options. And that's it. You buy a call option for directional moves and you make money. No guessing and assuming and being wrong for months on end like some people, like the hashtag high flyer, hashtag stock clown. Got guys wrong win for 5, 6, 7 months in a row. Doesn't want to admit it. How much money would he have made going long, people? But anyways, we don't want to play that game. Listen, we want to listen. We don't want to be a market guesser. We want to be a market listener. We want to play. We want to go with the market flow, with the big money. And confirmation keeps us safe. Confirmation is key. It's a time-tested thing. You have no idea how powerful this simple waiting for confirmation. Never assume anything. I thought. Anyways, I don't want to get into it, but people, confirmation is key. If you don't have a YouTube channel, make sure you open up one or a YouTube account. Subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing live streams. You can ask me, Power Trick or Trade, market expert for big picture. Questions on my live stream when I do them. I'm going to try to do them on Wednesdays. Sometimes more often. Depends how I feel and everything. Doing them because I got to make these videos, people. And don't forget to if you have one, I'm going to show you an easy way to subscribe. Let's see what I say. All right, people. Now that we just finished watching that great detailed video, don't forget to look at my banner. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you check out my creative playlist. Make sure you study before taking action on Power Target Trades. Every plan that I make has great detailed instructions. And I put my heart and soul in it because I want my subscribers and followers to make great money in the markets. But you have to study, people. Now let me show you a way to subscribe. Let's see a picture of me around here in a circle format. Simply click on it and it's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. Don't forget, people, at the end of the video to like the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like